Do you have any advice for a multitasking parent feeling the guilt?
I love this question because I have it all the time. There's only so many hours in a day, and there's only so much attention, and I guess like my role in the world is to be in service of others. And so I see that as my children and my family and my team and this industry, to be in service of others, which means you've always got these competing interests. And you just can't be there for everyone all the time the way you would want to. It's just not possible. So the thing that helps me rationalize it is two things. One is the example I want to set for my kids, because the example that was set for me, and the other one is just having a really robust conversation with my partner. So the first one is I always think back when I'm like, oh, I wasn't there for this thing. I always think back to my mom. She was an incredible example of tenacity and resilience and independence, and had an amazingly strong work ethic. And I didn't get to go to every school excursion with her, but I saw her and I saw what she did as an entrepreneur with, a high school education and English as a second language. And she's a massive powerhouse. She does it, and people tell her you can't do it, and she finds a way, and she goes around them, and she just twirls around the roadblocks. And I was just like, wow, I want to be her. And I didn't realize it as a kid, but I realize it now, going, fuck yeah, she killed it. And I want my kids to see that as well, that you can go out and do things in the world, and whatever you put your mind to, if you want to do it, you can really make it happen. And that gives me a lot of hope when I'm muddled on the day-to-day logistic mess. The other thing is also just I check in with my partner a lot about the things that are required, and what we want to do for our family setup, and who's going to do that, and literally going through all the responsibilities. So as an example, when we had kids, we both took off 6 months to be home, because we didn't have local family support, and we saved to make that happen, to see that we were going to all be okay and survive. My partner decided to stop working when our son started kindergarten this last term, because we were like, there's a lot of new stuff, a lot of logistics. He's not good with change. Someone needs to be there. We decided that he would take off work and be home for that until we were good, and then return to work. And I'm not saying that everyone has that opportunity or can make those choices, but that's the choice that we wanted to make because of where we saw the importance of that. And then at the end of the term, we're like, how did it go? Like literally doing a retro. How we asked our son, how did you find things? Do you feel like mom and dad were there for you after school? I asked my husband, how are you going? Some things we need to tweak on. I'm still, not happy with the amount of house cleaning I do on Saturdays and all these things. But we have that conversation, and we're keeping in touch about what we want for our kids and how each other's going. So, if, for example, my partner was like, this is not working for me, or if I'm saying this is not working for me, we have to be prepared to make changes. I think the dangers are when you don't communicate and you don't check in and you're not prepared to adapt, then you really get into a trouble spot.